He missed her last breath. That's how the story starts. He was 2 minutes away from the hospital when a parking officer blocked the emergency bay. "Restricted access," the officer snapped. "Use the paid lot." He tried to explain. His wife was inside, dying, but the man just pointed at his scanner. No entry, no exceptions. By the time he parked and sprinted up 3 flights of stairs, the nurse just shook her head. "She waited for you," she whispered, "right until the very end." Her hand was still warm when he held it. He cried so hard he didn't even notice the ticket on his windshield until 2 hours later. Months passed. He stopped working, stopped eating, stopped talking to people. One day, a knock on his door. The same parking officer in uniform standing at his front door. "Listen, I'm in a situation. They're investigating me for misconduct, but I've heard you've got connections with the council. Can you put in a good word?" He should have slammed the door. But instead, he nodded and told him to come in. They sat in silence for a while. Then he asked, "Why didn't you let me through that day?" The officer shrugged. "Rules are rules. Not my fault your wife couldn't hold on." He stared at the man for a long time, then handed him a glass of juice. The man drank it quickly. 10 minutes later, his speech began to slur. Then his body hit the floor. A note was left in his pocket. "Don't worry. The hospital's just 2 minutes away." The moral of the story is, if they've used their authority to cause harm, and you help cover it up, then you become part of the damage they create. Everything you need to win at life is written in the Book of Rights.